Yes, people. Today is today is March the 7th, right, of 2023, and the time is 5:27 p.m. I here, known as PWL Prime World Leader. What I have here in my hand is saliva inside of a container, and this saliva I've had here since September the 10th to October the 10th of 2022, which if we look at it is October, November, is about roughly 5 months, and it proves that saliva can be solid. I was doing an experiment and observing certain things, and this here you see it is saliva, right? And it has remained solid. Now, there is no way that no place you will Google that saliva is solid. There is no conversation of this sort. What had happened is, and I will show you, if you can, okay, if you can, wow, okay, so just on my video cut, you know how this happens when you're a big scientist, your videos is cut like this when you do a documentary. So as I said, we have this saliva, you know, we're going to piece it together, and use the video editor. What you're seeing in here, this is saliva. This thing in here, looking like a solid, and making this noise. And how I came to this is, sometimes I'm here, and I'm spitting through my window, and I spit on the leaves, and I see this saliva hanging out there, and sometimes I go there, I'm seeing this thing looking like a sort of plastic thing and hanging, and then it disappears after a while because of rainfall and whatnot, because the rain comes back and wets it, and I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute, this saliva seems to be like a solid, it seems to be plastic for a while, and then the rain comes and softens it. So I took some, I clipped them and cut them. I had to cut them with the scissors, which I sanitized after with methylated spirit, and I placed them in here over 5 months now. That is saliva, nothing but saliva. But you see how it's moving? So saliva can be solid, and then there are more experiments we can do on this, of what can happen within the body and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot, and do those studies. Yeah. Yeah. What can happen within the body and these type of things. So, this is solid saliva, definitely that, and yeah, this is just how you come up with stuff, with experiments and things. So it's not like it's how original scientists come up with things. You just sit down, you observe, you look at stuff, you make an error, you make a mistake, and I said, you know what, let me bring it inside, keep it out of the weather, let me put it in here out of air, and it's 5 months, and it's solid, So we create over here, we observe for ourselves, and we come up with things. That's why I say I'm the first of me. Who is imitating? You look at life for yourself, and you observe for yourself. Yeah? You look at life for yourself, observe for yourself, move for yourself, lead for yourself. In Jesus' name, God gives you wisdom. The first of me. So who's imitating? Prime World Leader. Look him. Okay. This we're seeing there with me on top is no difference from this with me on top. Ain't no difference from this face. Ain't no difference.